Hey bombshells. Okay, today we are just going to go over a really quick compliance must-knows. For those of you guys who don't know me, I am Justine Miller, your Emerald Crown Princess, and this training is going to be very sweet, very short, and very to the point. So first of all, number one, biggest thing, discounts lower than 15% are prohibited. Also, regularly pricing your product at less than 15% off is also a violation of compliance rules. Your sales should be used sporadically and with intent. And you will see people breaking these rules. And what I can caution you against is that do not follow suit. Compliance is out there, they are aware of it. And if they do see you breaking these rules, they have the power to terminate your distributorship. If you do see other people out there breaking the rules, just go ahead, take screenshots, get whatever information you can, send a email to compliance@senegence.com and give them as much information, because really we need to maintain the integrity and the value of our product for our businesses to work. So again, 15% or more regularly is prohibited, and anything lower than 15% is absolutely prohibited. You may trade products with other distributors, but just keep in mind that this takes away the value of your product. So for instance, let's say you have a customer who wants a retired color or a color that was in existence before you were a distributor, and somebody has that and they're willing to trade you a color for a color. You can definitely do that. If there's shipping involved, etc., you may be losing some value that you could have. So use them sparingly. Don't rely on it as a mechanism to run your business, because it's not a long-term business model, but it does definitely help should you come into those situations. You may not sell any unauthorized products to distributors. So what that means is basically you can't create products like a LipSense shirt that has their logo and proprietary information on it and sell it to our team. That's against the rules. And also, you can't use your connections with other Senegence distributors to promote another business. So like, say you're a real estate agent, you can't join Senegence for the pure intention of getting a whole new book of business and promote that company or that service straight to just distributors. Now, that's not to say that we won't become your friend and won't use your service, but it can't be done intentfully, if that makes sense. Do not knowingly sell to someone else's customer. I know that there's plenty of us that probably have overlap of customers, but if you know that generally speaking, this customer belongs to XYZ distributor, don't go there and say, well, I'll give you a better deal. I'll give you free shipping. I'll do this, I'll do that. That's just in poor practice, right? Again, do not potentially take another distributor from another distributor. So if you know that this is somebody else's customer, you know that this is somebody else's potential recruit, you see or you know that they're working on this together, and you go in and you say, hey, if you join with me instead of her, I'll give you some free colors or whatever, right? That's not in good practice. Don't do that. Again, you cannot promote any other products other than Senegence in your Facebook group or your personal page. If you choose to use your personal page as a platform for Senegence, and let's say you also are a distributor for Young Living because you like their product and you use their oils, you cannot promote both of them on your personal page. You can promote yourself on your personal page and who you are and who your personal brand is, and have conversations behind closed doors about your two businesses. But out in the real world, where everybody can see, you can only claim homage to one, right? Okay. Same thing in your group. Like if you're a LuLaRoe consultant and a LipSense consultant, you have to have two separate groups, one for your LuLaRoe, one for your Senegence. No shopping cart, so you can't use Shopify and all of those things. If you are using any online checkout system, it must be the Senegence website. You can use Senegence copyrighted photos if you link your website or group to your Sena site. Otherwise, you should be using your own or other Sena Sisters pictures. There's lots of them out there. You may not cross-recruit, meaning you can't be a member of two direct sales or multi-level marketing businesses for the pure intention of bringing those distributors over to your new business. So you can't join Senegence just to get access to our customer list or our downline list with the intention of bringing them over to your Beachbody business and vice versa. If people come to you naturally and want to follow you, that is totally within compliance, and you can in fact do both. You can be in both, but once you hit a certain rank level, you would be asked to pick being a leader in only one of the two. So you may not make any lifestyle claims or promises of income in order to obtain a new distributor. This is not just Senegence's policy, this is a law. So you cannot go out there and say, I made $1,000 in my first month and you can too, join me now. There has to, if you're going to say something like that, there has to be some sort of disclaimer saying that, results are not typical, that this requires hard work, that you cannot promise any sort of any monetary claims, but all you can do is help teach them what you did. As long as you use some sort of a disclaimer, you're usually okay. I would just steer really, really clear from it. You cannot use the name LipSense or Senegence in any of your Facebook names or groups and or business names. So you cannot have the name LipSense by Justine Miller. That is not okay. You can't have Pretty Pouts by LipSense. You can't have anything of the sort. So if you have the name LipSense or Senegence in the name of your group or your business name, you need to rename yourself. You can put Senegence and LipSense on your business card, but it has to say independent distributor of LipSense, of Senegence, and then it has to have your distributor ID number on it. You may not ship to an APO. That is a military shipping service. It is against the law to use military shipping services to promote home-based businesses. So you cannot ship to an APO. You cannot sell outside of the country that you're registered in. So if you are registered in Canada, your customers must live in Canada. That's not to say that if you are traveling to the United States and you happen to bring your product and you sell in the United States while you are here, that you are breaking laws, but you cannot ship cross borders, okay? So no. You may recruit in countries with Senegence or Shearsense. Shearsense is our United Kingdom version of LipSense, has affiliations. As of right now, we're in Australia, Canada, the United States, Ireland, and we are also opening, I know, Mexico at the end of this quarter, and we have plans to do some Asian countries as well. So just keep an eye out for it. You can definitely recruit in those countries. They do count towards your commissions. They don't count towards earning trips, cars, or rank advancements. So just be aware of that. Your $55 distributor fee is annual and it renews each year at your checkout. Similar to when you go to Costco, when you go and check out and they're like, oh, by the way, we're going to add your annual renewal fee. So instead of just buying chicken breasts today, you're also buying your renewal fee. It was expensive chicken breast for that one time, but you're saving money over the course of the year, and it is just going to, it's not an auto renew, so don't worry about it like automatically renewing on your card. It will not happen. A 100 point value, which equals $200 retail order of cumulative purchases, is required every 6 months to stay active. And you will get reminders from Senegence when you hit your halfway mark and when you're 30 days out from going inactive. So just pay attention to those. Make sure that your email is correct in the back office so that you're getting those reminders. Remember, that's cumulative. So if you put in a $50 retail order in month 1 and then a $50 retail order in month 3, you have met the requirement. But as soon as month 1 falls off, you're going to need to put in another $50 cumulative PV order or cumulative order to keep you active. So it is $200 in retail every 6 months. If you guys have any questions about anything that we talked about or any compliance issues, you can always reach out to your upline, your Crown Princess, or you can also email compliance directly at compliance@senegence.com, and they will always help you out and clarify anything that you are confused on. So I hope you guys have a great day and go rock your businesses.